guys, so we're going to start off with 10-minute math, and today's math is 22 plus 35. So let's think. What is the sum? Is it more or less than 50? Think about it. Is it more or less than 50? When you have your answer, just kind of give me a thumbs up of like if you know it's more or less than 50. Connor, is it more or less than 50? It's more. How did you kind of figure that out?
Because I added the numbers, I added the 20 and 30, and then I added.
So you added the 20 and 30 and knew what? 20 plus 30 is what? 50. So you knew that if there was more than that, it was more than 50, right? Because you have 2 and 5 you haven't added yet, so you already know it's more than 50, right? He used the tens to see, okay, this definitely is more than 50. He did an estimate. He knew, okay, 20 plus 30 is 50, so absolutely, it is more than 50. So an estimate is just an educated guess. And he looked at the tens place, and then he knew he still had ones in the ones place, and so he knew if it already equaled 50 and he had 2 and 5 more, it was more than 50. Okay, so let's add this up. So Connor already did 20 plus 30 equals 50. Then we add the ones. What are my ones? No, what is my equation for adding my ones? Here we already added our tens. So what do I have to add for my ones? My ones. Okay, so what do I need to add? I need to add 2 plus 5. Does anyone know what 2 plus 5 is? 7. Does anyone know what 50 plus 7 is? 57. Pretty easy, right? Okay, let's talk about it. We know that 50, how would we write 50 is greater than 57? 57 is greater than 50. How would we write that? Does anyone remember our little... Okay, so which side would the birdie eat? The 50 or the 57? The 50. So if I was trying to say 57 is greater than 50, I would want the little birdie on this side. What if I wanted to flop it and say 50 is less than 57? I would switch it and do it the other way. And the little birdie would still be like right here. So 57 is greater than, that's what this sign is called, greater than 50. And 50 is less than 57. Good. Alright, that was our 10-minute math. Now we're getting into what we're learning today. Okay, so we have this problem. Kira went to Sticker Station and she bought 32 star stickers. The next day, she bought 24 more star stickers. How many does she have? Remember how we did star stickers? So what's my equation? Let's write my equation real quick. 32, and she bought some, so plus 24. Okay, there's my equation. So now to work it out, how many of my sticks of 10 do I need to show 30? 32. I'm trying to show 32. How many do I need for 32? 3 strips of 10 and how many singles? 2 singles. Okay. To show 24, I need how many strips of 10? 2 strips of 10 and 4 singles. Okay. Now, as big second graders, how do we add? We've already been working with stickers and stuff. How is the best way to go about adding these? Add the tens. Here we go. 10,
20, 30, 40, 50.
Okay, we have 50 and tens, and then we're going to add our singles. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
50 plus 6 equals
56.
That is my answer to this. Okay. 56 stickers. So, what kind of stickers does she have? My goodness. So we had 56. I'm gonna write that right here. 56. And they were star stickers. Okay. So it's saying, so we know that she has 56. What if she decided to try to put all of her star stickers on a blank page in a sticker book? What would it look like? So let's draw it out. How would I know? Remember, this is 100, so it's a 10 by 10. So how many rows would I have to fill in first? 5 rows. Thank you for whoever said it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to kind of do this. Normally you would color in each row, but since I have a marker, I don't want to waste my marker by coloring in the whole thing. 3, that'd be 30, 40, 50, and how many singles would I need to color in? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here is her stickers on a page. Would you be able to tell me how many squares don't have stickers? Could you tell me that? From this picture, would you be able to? Yeah? So remember, a page holds 100 stickers. How many is not on this page? Jackson? 44. How did you figure that out? So he saw 10, 20, and then 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So she would need 44 more star stickers to fill her sticker book. So our lesson for right now, we're going to be working with how many more stickers they need to fill their sticker books, okay? So we're going to do an activity together, and you will get 100 grids. These 100 grids there's 4 to a page, so if you want to write like whichever problem you're on, the number by it, that will help. Okay. So I'm going to pass out your activity that we're about to do. No, we're not cutting them out. We're not cutting them out. So since this one, let me show you what I meant. We're going to be working on number 1, and we're going to need it. So then when I go to work, I'm going to label this first one number 1, okay? And then you just turn that page in with it. Okay. Okay, your name needs to be the first thing on both of those papers.
You're going to get a scoop of icing, okay? Just regular white icing. You're going to get some wafer cookies, or vanilla wafer cookies. Now, you're going to take, so I think you're going to get 4 because you're going to get to make 2 oysters. So, you're going to get 2 cookies, okay?
Okay,
And then with
so let's look at problem number 1. Number 1 on page 298 says, solve each problem, show your work, write an equation. Okay, Jake bought 19 dolphin stickers at Sticker Station.
you're going to put
The next day, he bought 17 more dolphin stickers, okay? So, what do we know that we had 19, he bought 17 more. Now it says, how many more stickers does Jake need to have 100 dolphin stickers? Uh-oh,
edible pearls.
we have a problem. Do we know how many he bought total? No, our first step, it's not even asking for how many he bought, But for our first step to try to solve this problem, we've got to add together how many he had and how many he bought to get how many he has before we can figure out how many more he needs, okay? So what's my equation to add them together?
18 plus 17.
Okay. So I know that I can do sticker station to add this. What would I need to draw for 19? Good. 1 strip of 10 and 9 singles. And then I would add 1 strip of 10 and how many singles? 7 singles. Okay. So you're going to draw both of those. Jackson, we're not doing that yet. Please follow along. You don't know what's going on. Quickly, guys. Okay. So, we can add our 10s together. We have 10, 20. We have 20, and then plus our singles. We have 9 here, 6, or 9. 9, 1, and then 10, 11, 12, 13,
14, 15, 16.
we have 16 singles. So 20 plus 16 is what, boys and girls? And not 26, add another 10. 36, good. 36, okay. So we're working on something now. So now we know that Jake has 36 stickers, okay? So now we can go on this chart. And I'm going to label it number 1. And I'm going to shade in 36 stickers. So to shade 36, how many lines would I have to shade? Full lines I'd have to shade. 3 full lines and then 6 little single squares.
Can we do this with crayons?
Yes, you may. Definitely. That'll probably be easier. Okay. Then, can I now tell how many more he needs to have 100?
Yeah.
Yes, because it shows he has 36 and then these blank squares are how many more he needs to have 100. So can you go ahead and add, once you get done coloring that in, can you go ahead and add and see how many more he needs and write that on your paper? Let me see. Jackson even wrote an equation. Wonderful job, Jackson. Tell me again. Olivia, did you?
Evelyn, what's your name?
Boys and girls, it's really important that you make sure you color the exact amount of squares, because if you only color this many and you forget to color the rest, you're going to be off on your answer, okay? So make sure you have 10, 20, 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36 shaded in. So my equation, if you're still working, my equation could be 36 plus blank for how many ever he needs to get 100 stickers. Does that make sense? He had 100. He needs so many to equal. Or he had 36. He needs so many to get to 100.
Maya, go wash your hands. Oh, I'll get it ready for you. It's messed up, so I told him she.
Daddy, don't color it in though. Okay. Did you get your equation? Where's it at? Alright, let's count together to see if you got the answer right. Okay, I'm going to start by counting down to up because I cannot count my tens first, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's all the tens that are full. 60, 61. So plus 64 more gets him to 100 stickers. Do you see how this problem is a two-step problem? You don't just get to go in and see how many stickers he needs to get to 100. You've got to figure out how many he had first to see how many he needs to get to 100, okay? All right. We're going to do one more together. All right, so go ahead and label. No, label it number 3. The next one, label it number 3. The side I'm passing to you is the side we're going to be doing. This one actually has 2 boxes for the two-step problem, so it'll make it a little bit easier to understand that you need 2 steps. So that other one, this one that we just answered on, since we did it together, you may put this one in your bag, but leave your 100 or your folder. So leave your 100 chart out, okay? Because we're just leaving that one. Just so you don't have too many papers. Okay. Okay. So, here is our next one. I want everyone to stop on that last paper and let's go ahead and move to this one. If you're still behind. Okay, let's read the directions on this one. It says, Kira bought 20 4-star stickers at Sticker Station. The next day she bought 18 more star stickers. Number 2 question says, how many star stickers does Kira have in all? So it's telling us, okay, hey, you have to do that first step to add them together. And then the next one's asking how many more until 100. So, what's our equation for number 2?
24 plus 18.
24 plus 18. Okay, let's draw it out. How many strips of 10 do I need for 20? And how many singles?
4.
How many strips of 10 for 18? 1. How many singles?
8.
You can go ahead and add that up and see what your answer is. Okay, let's add our tens together. 10, 20, 30. All right, 30, and now I'm adding my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 30 plus 12 is, you gotta add that 10 in there, 42. Good job, Blaine. 42. 42 chickens. 42 stickers. Okay. Now it's asking how many more stickers does Kira need to have 100 star stickers. So I'm gonna go to my 100 chart that helps me out, and I'm gonna label it number 3 because that's the number that we're working on. Okay. How many star stickers does she have? How many stickers? She has 42, and plus something equals how many? 100, right? That will be my equation. So now I'm going to color in 42. I'm going to color in 4 strips of 10 and 2 little boxes. Okay, once you've colored that in, you can count to see how many more does Kira need to have 100 stickers. Should be the one that we wrote above. Your equation for number 3 should go along with this. It should be, here's number 3. My equation needs to be 42 plus whatever answer you got equals 100 stickers. Give me one more minute and then we're going to count it together. Remember, my little tip is start from the bottom when counting. Here we go. We're going to start from the bottom because it's full tens so we can count our tens, and then stop here and count our singles, okay? That's why I start from the bottom and go up. Here we go. 10, 30, 50. Stop. 50. 52,
53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
you should have 58. So in my equation, it's 42 plus 58 equals 100 stickers. I'm going to show you one trick before you move on, okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
So, in number, I'm going to erase this real quick. So you're not doing anything because there's nothing for you to do except for pay attention, okay? So in number 2, it said she bought 24 and she bought 18. So if I wanted to, I could come over here and I could take 2 colors and I could color in 24. 21, 2, 3, 4. And then I could color in 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. And does that equal the same as up here?
Yes.
It does. So instead of trying to add it with the drawing out, but you still have to write the equations, okay? But you could add it on your hundreds chart. Okay? And I would still get the same answer without having to draw out all of my singles over here. Okay? But on the back, flip your paper over. And on the back, you have, this is going to be your work for today. You have, it's the same problem, but it gives you this little hundreds chart to use. And you're supposed to figure out how many she has here and then see how many she needs here, okay? So let me read it to you. Sally had 37 surfing stickers. Her friend gave her 25 more stickers. How many stickers does Sally have? Now, color the grid to show Sally's stickers. So I could color in 24, or 37, then I could color in 25 and get the answer. But my equation here is going to be 37 plus 25 equals, and then I'm going to get my answer up here. Then, I need eyes up here because you're not going to know what to do in a second. Then, whatever my answer is here, it's going to be blank, my answer that I get here, plus blank equals 100. This answer will go here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, when you are done, it's going to go into the white tray so I can check and make sure you understand.